And now, Chuck, the show starts for real.
Okay, good.
Inside the NBA is presented by Kia. Studio J in Atlanta, Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal.
Give a shout out.
Sure.
Shout out to my good friend Shaq Morris from Wichita State. Great young player. I know you're watching. He loves you, Charles.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Who named their kid Shaq?
Oh, a lot of people.
A lot of folk.
Yeah.
A lot of folk.
A lot of people.
Shaq has had one of those interesting nights. What was this all?
Oh, there's cameras everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know a camera was behind you when you were doing it?
Oh, I didn't believe it. No, but that right there is TNT footage. That's called bowling, America.
Dude, what are you doing?
Bowling.
Yo, you have too much.
Going down the hallway over there by the
We cannot have more
studio.
blowouts, man. This is what happens when we have blowouts.
Yeah.
It's called bowling.
Man, one of these days you're going to hurt yourself.
Never. I'm a stuntman. I went to stuntman school in L.A. for 6 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
The whole 6 weeks, so those stuntmen, they learn everything in 6 weeks?
No, but I did, because I'm smart, unlike you.
He's a doctor.
What does LMAO mean? Huh?
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
What does SMH mean?
Shaking my head.
Mm-hmm.
What does LMAO mean?
Laughing my ass off.
Okay, my bad, my bad.
What is kiss my ass? Hey, stop trying to throw stuff at me, man. I went to Auburn University.
Well, this
War
show
Eagle
was
to
taking
the
an
nation.
early, unexpected turn.
Grizzlies
So
Spurs, Ernie.
let's get to basketball.
Okay.
The largest halftime deficit overcome in a playoff game to win the game, 21 points. Baltimore at Philadelphia.
Baltimore?
48. And then
Man,
Boston.
48.
Man, Ernie, did you
Boston
do that
by
game?
Boston 20 over New Jersey
in the
in
studio with
2000. In 2000. Hennessy never stopped, never settled. Just among the things that LeBron could put on his resume from this game, second most, he's in a tie now for the second most, 30 and 10 games with Jerry West in the postseason. Passed Kobe for third on the scoring charts. Passed Kobe for fourth in playoff three-point field goals. And his 17th career playoff triple-double. And now that's 20 straight wins in the first round also
I knew
for LeBron James.
I knew Kobe was overrated.
How devastating is this for Indiana, Jet?
I mean, they honestly could be up 2-1. They could have won game one.
If was a fifth, Chuck would be drunk.
That's
They
it.
should have won game one.
Hey, if.
We ain't talking about if.
If we're a fifth.
Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Come on, man. I don't want to hear that
Stop
shoulda
it.
stuff.
No, but my point being, you should be up 2-1, and you're talking about, well, we're just not going to get swept. That is the fine line of the playoffs, and that's why it's important to finish series out early, to not give games back, because guys get hurt, things happen. So for now, it's really about Cleveland not letting it go to a fifth game, because things happen. We saw in the NBA Finals last year, Golden State, Draymond Green, all of a sudden, he gets teed up and gets out. Oh, your big man now gets hurt. Now, all of a sudden, the series is a new series, so you cannot allow them to go. So that's what this is about. Now it's about Cleveland.
Explain to me how they could be up 2-1.
Who?
If C.J. Miles knocks down
they knock down a shot.
and they don't blow a 25-point lead.
So now that we're hypothetical in that.
No, that's what he's saying.
I mean, it's not hypothetical. It's never happened in the NBA playoffs until tonight.
But I'm saying, you said
the first time it happened
this notion
was tonight.
It could be up 2-1.
But it could,
You know what they're
because
gonna do?
it's the first time it ever happened.
Paul George says 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Paul George said
I don't think they're going to be able to bounce back for that.
Come on, man.
No one's saying they're bouncing back. Now I'm saying moves to Cleveland, finishing them off, because anything can happen in those moments. You don't want things to happen.
Like Paul George says that they need to have better communications. The only thing him and C.J. Miles got to talk about, hey, where you going on vacation Monday? Where you going on vacation? I mean, that's all. This is a wrap.
Finish them off. You got to finish them off.
There was a tough emotional loss. I don't think they're going to be able to bounce back. But I agree with you. Cleveland got to come put their foot on their throat and not mess around with them. But if they don't, they still got 3 chances to get it done.
No, but the fact is you don't want anyone to get hurt. You don't want anyone to extend the series. Because you're trying to move on.
When you get a chance to do it,
You got to do it. You got to do it now.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, Kawhi had 18.
One of those nights.
105-94, Gasol 21, Conley 24, Zebo in the starting lineup at 21 and 8, and the Grizz cut that deficit to 2-1
They put a lot of
in that series.
a lot of pressure on Kawhi Leonard, man, but they got to get some out of their guards. Tony Parker, Ginobili.
That's first game Parker really hadn't been effective. He had two
No,
good
but I'm
ones.
saying, but they got to get some. And everybody's going to talk about
Parker had a donut.
Yeah, you can't not score.
Yeah. Let's.
He had the same number of points I had.
Yeah. What do you say we? Did you say donut again too?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
All those big guys. We talk about food a lot on this.
Rare 100-point effort for the Grizz. 105 in this game. A rare 50% shooting game for the Grizz, and only turned it over 5 times on the night.
This was, to me, was just a veteran guy. Like, we don't want to get swept. I mean, the nice move putting in Zach, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley control the tempo of the game. This was like, because it's the worst feeling when you get swept. And it's a sense of desperation when you go back home 2-zip, because you know you're not going to come back from 3-zip.
Yeah.
And that to me was just a veteran team saying, no, we're not getting swept.
Hadn't scored 100 in a playoff game since 15.
You feel it was being swept. See, I was thinking, like, if we win this, we have a chance to win the series. Like,
But that's what I know. Yeah, it's the same thing. But if you go down 3-zip, it's a wrap.
yeah, I thought overall, again, to beat San Antonio, the numbers that you just described, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
And you have to be consistent at that because they're going to make you play at that level to beat them. So very rarely are they going to shoot as poorly as that. This is one they probably didn't play at the same level they normally do, but they're going to play at an 8, and you have to have those type numbers that you just described to beat the San Antonio Spurs.
I don't want to take anything away from Memphis. Played great basketball, very inspiring basketball, but I think for San Antonio, it was just one of those nights. And Chuck, as a superstar, we've had those nights where, guards ain't doing nothing, I'm not doing nothing, the coach ain't doing nothing. It was just one of those nights. But San Antonio Spurs don't really lose 2 in a row. So, it's easy to beat a team when they're playing bad. But the Spurs, for them, I'm going to just blame it on one of those nights. Game 4 is the true test to see if, Memphis really has what it takes
And what's
to
going to be
possibly
interesting,
win the series.
And what's going to be interesting in game 4, the Spurs will be ready for the Zach Randolph thing.
Yep.
And can Zach play like that again
On Saturday.
And also, because when he comes into the starting lineup, their bench has got to really play well. So it's a double-edged sword. Can Zach do that 2 games in a row, but also can that bench step up?
105-94, the final score. Hey, we got a new addition to the Turner family.
Really?
Yeah. Salim Sobers and his wife Grace welcoming Shiloh James,
Salim, congrats, man.
their 3rd child.
Oh, Shiloh, that's a beautiful name.
That is. I love that name.
Congratulations.
Shiloh James
It's
Sobers.
not
That's
Charles.
a nice ring. to it.
Charlene. But Shiloh that's a beautiful name.
Charlene.
I always want people to name their kids after me.
Brandon, feel free to help you out. Chuck. Yeah. Hi, I'm Shaq
What
Morris.
up, Shaq Morris? That's my man.
Nobody expected that shout out right there. at the
Yeah,
head
that's
of
my
the
man,
show.
man.
I told you, man, I hate when people name their kid, the kid's name Shaquille.
No matter what you hate, I love it.
When we come back.